Hey everyone, what's up? I'm Angie. I'm gonna do another book of changes throw today, and I already did it. And then, as I'm sitting here going, like, okay, this doesn't make sense in the way that the twos and the threes break down to either be eights or sevens. I'm like, I don't get it. So I realized you can either have 3 2 3, 2 3 2, 3 2 3, or 2 3 2. That makes a distinction of if it's going to be a non-moving or a moving or a yin or a yang. So the first three throws are the bottom. It starts, the foundation up. They were all the same number, which was starting at the bottom, 2 2 2, 3 3 3, 3 3 3. But then I got the ones that were like intermixed with threes and twos. And then I'm like, okay, what's the freaking difference? And then I'm like, oh, it matters the order of which. So what I decided is I'm going to literally write them in the order 3 3 2. And that's actually nice. That's actually the order I wrote it in. Well, the next, yeah, okay. Yeah. Let's see if the next one ends up being the same too. 2 3 3. No. Because I had it as 3 2 2. Same with the next one was 3 2 2, but whatever. It just didn't make much sense. 3 2 3. Okay. So, you know what I want to do though is see what it would have been. So yeah, astral. Let's do this. So 3 2 3 is an 8, which is a non-moving yin. I don't know if that matters yet. As in, I don't know if we're going to do anything with that part yet. 2 3 3. Where is 2 3 3? I thought I had that one. Of all the combos, how is that not one of them? Okay, hold on, you guys. 3 3 2 isn't here either. This is why I'm confused. Like, if you're gonna have options, have all of them. Where's the 6th card? Because maybe... No. Does anybody in the astral understand this better? Can we like sit somebody here at the table with me that knows what the hell is going on in life? Let me ask Gemini something, because this is annoying, you guys. I thought it was going to be cut and dry. How many combinations of 3 coins are there? Heads or tails? In theory, according to this, because they only have 6 of them. 8. Exactly. So why does it say the result of the above 6 throws of 3 coins? Where's the other 2? I have a card of how to throw the coins for I Ching, and it only has 6 different options. Any day. That's a very helpful detail. And it points to a common area of confusion when first learning the I Ching. You are both correct. Who's both? You and me? As in AI and the card? But you were looking at two different things. My previous answer of 8 combinations was every possible outcome when you toss 3 coins. Your card, with its 6 different options, is most likely describing the visual and symbolic results for a single line of the hexagram. Yeah, I get that part. Okay, so it doesn't matter what order it was? I'm so goddamn confused, it's not even funny. I need to write this down for my own brain. Like, for real, for real. It has 3, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3. Oh, hold on. 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. Got it. Now I'm seeing what's happening here. So this 3, 2, 3 is an 8, non-moving. But this 3, 2, 3 is an 8. Wait, non-moving in. Huh? Oh God, you guys. What the frick is happening in life? Somebody come in and help. Who knows what the fuck is going on? Card 5. Card 6. Okay. 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 The procedure for determining the lines of the trigram and thus the subsequent hexagram is accomplished by the throwing of 3 coins. Any 3 coins of equal size, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Place the 3 coins in your hands. Shake and let them fall. Bear in mind that tails is 2, heads is 3, yeah. Yeah, I got that part. Okay, wait. The 3 coins form 4 possible combinations, correct? As it said in this. Each throw of 3 coins forms one of the above 4 possible combinations. Okay, still confused. That didn't help. Okay, now I'm gonna... Oh my God, you guys, what the frick? It doesn't make sense. I mean, clearly they add up to 8. And clearly these add up to 7. And clearly this is 6. And clearly this is 9. But where I'm fucking confused. Okay, okay, hold on. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4 makes sense. But, come on, stupid. But what doesn't make sense is so this one has a X through it. This one has a O through it, I guess. I mean, these all equal 8. Two tails, one head. Two heads, one tail. Two tails, one head. Is so it's just as simple as that. This is just showing an example. So there's only 4 of them, not 8. Okay, so it's way more simple. So maybe I did get it right that one day. No. So this is an 8 yin line. Does that even matter though? Is the question of the universe. Because these are 6s and, no wait, these are 9s and this is a 6. Okay. Okay, I think I got it, and I could be wrong, but I think is what you do that you figure out which one it is from the bottom and the top combination based on what you threw. Okay, so for example, where's the one that does that? Much for being prepared, huh? Is this it? No. Wow. I am so good at life, you guys. Oh, okay. Where is... I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna do it like 3, 2, 3 is gonna be a yin. It's non-moving, but regardless, the way I have to write it, then that's just so you know if it's moving or not moving, right? It has nothing to do with how you break it down. 2, 3, 3 is gonna be, wait, 3, 2, 3 is that. This one is a yang. 2, 3, 3, yeah. 3, 3, 2 is also a yin. Just because it's in the different order doesn't mean it's different according to this. But this 2, 2, 3. So they all three have 2 3s and 1 2. So they're all 8s. 8, 8, 8. Okay. Late for a very important date. Now, 3 heads is a solid, right? And then we have the 3 2s at the bottom, which is a broken line, I think. So 3, 2, 2 is the one I first threw. 3, 2, 2, which is a yang. 3, 2, 2 again. Samesies. 3, 3, 2, 8. And it's a yin. Okay, so the only difference between the two throws, as far as lines go, is the very top one. If I did it right. 2, 3, 3 is an 8 yin. 3, 2, 2 is a 7 yang. Wait, what? yeah. Okay. But wait, what? Oh God, you guys. 3, 2, 2 is a 7 yang. 2, 3, 3 is a yin. How the fuck did I fuck that up? Why do I feel like I suck at life right now so bad? 3, 2, 2 is a 7. 2, 3, 3 is an 8. 3, 3, 2 is an 8. 3, 3, 2 is an 8. So it should all be the same. 3, 3 and 2s are 8s, all of them, and they're all yins. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, good. Now it makes sense. I was like, what am I doing in life? So the top two are different. Okay. And these ones, they're yins, and these ones, they're yangs. Thank you. Now, skipping that for now, because then we got to figure out the changes part. But that's next. Because for now, I still got to figure out which trigrams there are, let alone hexagrams. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. Okay, so it's either going to be father, first son, second son, third son, or mother, first daughter, second daughter, third daughter. Oh, damn. So, what we have here? 2 solids and a broken is first daughter. So it's called son. Same on bottom, sun, sun. Though the throws that got it there are different, that is what makes the changes. Because these ones are that. But that is next. Over here we have mother, K-U-N, and son. Okay. Bottom, sun, top, sun, 57. Bottom, sun, top, coon, 46. Is that how you'd say it? Or is it kun? Who effing knows? Okay. Now, we find the one that combines the two to find out see, that part still doesn't make sense, but okay. It's a rainy day today. 13, 14, 15, 16. Where are you at? I guess I'm missing some. That's not good. Oh, here. 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What, you guys want in or something? Oh. In or out? Come on. Oh, you're so annoying when you do this. It's like she's trying to break down the meaning of life in order to decide if she wants to go in or out. Okay. Now, cool. Let's say we do it this way. So that was sun, was same as wind. Okay. Same as wind. Wind and wind. Wind. And broken. Earth. Okay. Cool. Earth rises and conceals itself in fire, sunlight. Heaven descends, conceals itself in the watery abyss. Lake is transformed into wind. Thunder is transformed into mountain. That is some weird science. It's very scientific. Okay. Now what? Now we have to figure out if, oh, we already know what numbers they are. 46 and 57. Okay. Haha. Look at that shit. 46 is the first one. So that was the second throw. It's called ascending. Okay. Indicates there will be great progress and success. Seeking to meet with the great man, he need have no anxiety. His aim will be carried out. The great man, huh? Where are we at? 4 minutes, huh? Okay. Next one's 58, but we don't want 58. We want 57. And here it is. Gentle penetration. Well, isn't that some fun? Sun indicates success in small matters. There will be advantage in movement onward in every direction. It furthers to see the great man. Again, the great man. Who is the great man in I Ching? The Emperor? Who is the great man in reference to I Ching? Not itching. Oh, I like that. It's not a historical figure, but a central archetype, an ideal of human conduct. The entire book is in a sense. Is it in a sense or in essence? Now I'm confused and questioning my entire reality. Is it in a sense or in essence? Holy shit. A guide for becoming a great man. This figure is often called the superior person or the sage. I like that, you guys. That's hot. Okay. Have I been saying this all along wrong? I thought it was in essence, not in a sense. Oh, God. Oh, God. I need to rethink everything. It's a matter of subtle emphasis. Why do I keep getting emails? Never mind. It's too weird. Spam stuff sometimes. It is 11 o'clock on the dot. What does that mean, you guys? 1 hour till crunch time. Or rather, it is crunch time. 1 hour till deadline time. Whatever. What's the deadline for today? Anything? Do we have anything going on that's pressing? Doesn't seem like it. You guys, we're on free time. It means we have nothing going on. We have nothing to do. We're basically just sitting ducks, doing nothing. Okay. The way this is posed to me, rack your mind around this, if you will, is that there's multiple variants of us. We already know that. I'm talking about us, as in the ones of us on the ship. We're not the prominent right now. We're one of those that are like biding out our time, basically, until plug pull or self-imploding. So until the end, whether it be our doing or external to us, or you die, which is personal. So there's personal, but then there's also overall everybody at the same time all at once. But anyways, we're not the dominant timeline right now. So that's why I'm just effing off, because if you ever feel like this feeling like nothing really matters, there's no point in this, that's because you're picking up on the ship vibe, which is there's nothing really matters, there's no point of this. When you do feel like there's something going on, that's because you're on mission. Now, sure, sometimes you can feel like you're on free time. Free time and filler time are different. Good news. This video goes to all timelines, or rather it's accessible to. Whether it goes to or not, that's different. But as long as I make it and post it unlisted to my YouTube, it matters. Like or rather it's accessible in the astral amongst everyone and can be disseminated to whomsoever it needs to. Not that this one's very helpful, but you know, our ship is just keeping busy, so they don't mind this kind of stuff because nothing better to do, right, guys? We've already read all the books, and by the way, we've been kept limited on things in the past for the purpose of being bored and only having certain things available to us in order to be able to expand our consciousness or grow as souls or whatever, for reasons, right? Like, of course they're not going to let us just mind numb or whatever because we have a job to do. Well, here's the thing. We still don't have anything fun to do on the ships, but yet we're like... So the schoolhouse is a melting pot of different ships' timelines. Sometimes we have to attend a class multiple times so that multiple variants of us can whatever. And you can multitask in that you can do astral training while you're earth incarnated. So I'm doing what I would do on a ship, except I'm not doing it live like a classroom. I'm recording it from Earth, and it's being played. Will you shut the fuck up? I think on the ship everybody laughs about this shit, because it's like, this human stuff does not fucking happen on the ship, obviously. So... we do all agree it's annoying though, right? Right? We do? You agree that's annoying as fuck? Nobody's like, oh my god, I wish I could be in there. Like, I would hope not. So, the thing is, you guys, when we're not the dominant reality, means nobody really gives a fuck what happens to us. I don't mean that literal, but I kind of do. Like, meaning I'm giving you guys the whole hard truth as opposed to the correct answer, or rather the correct perspective of things. It's like, I probably shouldn't tell you guys that, but as a human, I can get away with a whole bunch of shit like that. So I can say, yeah, they don't really give a fuck about you unless you're the primary. It's like you get perks if you guys do better and you're the primary. And what determines it? Whichever variant has the most potential to ascend that planet and close out this bardo. So the reason why there are variants with consciousness is because that way it's fail-safe kind of vibe. Something like that. I don't know. We don't have this book on the ship. So that's, I think, why they want me to do this from down here, because I can... Okay. So Earth like Mother Earth. Wind is actually spelled differently in this book. It's not sun. It's X-U-N. So S. Okay, hold up. S equals. That's kind of interesting. Spelling wise. Interaction and communication with others. Okay. Bagua. Hexagram 53 as an example. These cards actually use hexagram 56 as an example. Isn't that effing cute? Okay. Okay. Reverse hexagrams. Oh, okay. It reveals another side of the matter, enabling us to view problems from an alternative angle. There are 28 pairs of reversed hexagrams, totaling 56. The complete reversed hexagrams include da 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 da. Okay. I think it was doing that when I was like looking it up with AI, and I didn't know what it meant by that. All also fall under both transformed and reversed hexagrams. I really wish my eye would stop twitching. That would be freaking phenomenal. I had to say it. It's been doing it this whole video, and then it just... Oh, you guys. I hate this Bardo so much. Okay. 46. Let's go. Growing. Because this thing didn't say what it was called, right? Or did it? Yeah, it did. It said ascending. Oh God. I almost want to write ascending in this book. It's 11:11 right now. Make a wish, y'all. Your wish sucked. Denied. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Okay. Well, I'm going to write it down. ASCENDING/growing. This one is gentle penetration / whatever it is. This is 57. Represents growth and progression during challenging times. 57 is... Oh wait, let's look at the imagery. Yeah, I forgot. Like, why did I get this book in the first place? If not for that. Pretty. Earth above, wind below. 57 is gentleness like the wind. Like when my guide smacked me in my face with wind. Yeah, a lot like that, in my opinion. It entirely depicts a gentle nature, embodying the characteristics of the wind, which include permeation, omnipresence, and flexibility. Okay. Well, it says symbolizes the wind. Because I was like, that makes no sense because it's sun, but it's X-U-N, not S-U-N. As in, it did say something about the sun though, didn't it? Like literal. But it comes up as wind. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Okay, so this... Oh, did I show you guys a picture? I don't think I did. Gentleness like the wind, y'all. AKA gentle penetration. That's just, you know, English language or whatever. It sucks not being the prominent bardo, but yet, well, it sucks because if you understand why we're not, or variant, I mean, I don't know if we're the prominent bardo or not, but you gotta understand the terminology within, in that, you know, we're taking this training, let's say, for example, either we get a do-over or anything. Our spirit guide versions of ourselves can keep this training that we're doing right now. So it's not all for nothing. Anything you learn while you're incarnated. Now, whether you incarnate or not, with memory wipe and amnesia, because there's planets where you can go that you might have memory but no amnesia. There's planets you can go that you don't have memory or amnesia, and there's planets you can go you have memory and amnesia, well, you know what I'm saying, right? Whatever combos. And they all work different. Planets, aka bardos, as in systems in and of itself. Just think like another universe entirely, with a different set of rules. And by rules, I mean you're allowed to do this, you're allowed to do that. And we here are a melting pot of all the different things, so that we can, first of all, get a big variety of things to experience and whatever. Also, because that way we can we have a bigger toolbox to use for these things as well. Okay, now here's where it gets interesting. This book does not do what these cards do. What do these cards do? I don't know if I got this right. This might be a later revision. But what you're supposed to do is read the changing lines. Okay? So, we're going to read the changing lines, which are the bottom three. I'm going to read them to you. 9 in the third place. He ascends upwards as onto an empty city. He has no doubt or hesitation. Faith in ancient traditions brings good fortune and no error. He is firmly correct and will therefore enjoy good fortune. Scratch everything I just said. I totally fucked up and read, because it has at the bottom, it says 6 at the bottom. God almighty. He is welcomed in his advanced upwards great good fortune. Next. His sincerity affords occasion for joy, no error. Next. He ascends upwards as onto an empty city. He has no doubt or hesitation. Okay. So he's welcomed in his advance upwards, and there's fortune. His sincerity affords occasion for joy, no error. And he ascends upwards as onto an empty city. No doubt or hesitation. Not the faith in ancient traditions brings good fortune, no error. And not firmly correct and will therefore enjoy good fortune. Firmly correct meaning firm where you are most likely. But yeah, And luckily it's not this one either. He ascends upward blindly, but there is decay in store for him, and he will not preserve his riches. Advantage will be found in firm correctness. So, interesting, right? So, Sheng indicates there will be great progress and success. Seeking to meet with the great man, he need have no anxiety. His aim will be carried out. Seeking to meet with the great man. The wording of it in tradition sounds like he's meeting with somebody. Does it or does it not? I mean, I kind of feel like I don't want to oversimplify it based on what Gemini said and negate that. The great man, you know? Like the big man. And he has no anxiety about meeting with the great man or something like that. If you consider this as a navigation of the Bardo system, every day you're navigating between, or rather every time you go to sleep and you wake up, your entire reality shifts based on you, but also those whom you are connected to. Largely who you collaborate with. Particularly if you share a home, a workplace, social networks, a community, extended family, places you frequent. We on our ship are all a family. And though transfers do come in and out for reasons and purposes, it doesn't change. You know, like when somebody's new, they're kind of like, they lay low and they're quiet at first because they're not, for the most part, unless they're one of those kind of personalities that are really boisterous, they're not going to walk in being like, hey guys, what's up? I own this place, you know, unless they have been given or earned a position of authority. Like when I go between the different ships, everybody knows who I am. And I walk in and nobody like stops what they're doing. They're just, oh, Angie's here, what's up? And unless I come up to you, nobody says anything to me. Guide, for that matter, though, if he leaves the ship, it's for a reason. He's usually in CEO mode. So kind of people stop what they're doing when he comes in because he has something to say, most likely. Unless they give a heads up and say he's going to be around, just keep doing, you know, business as usual. 'Cause really, he likes to show up unannounced so he can see if you guys are doing what you're supposed to be doing. He doesn't want you to stop what you're doing when he walks in a room. I tell you guys this all the time, but you do a little formality stuff and it's kind of annoying. Annoying because he's like, do what you're doing. Don't stop what you're doing just to like acknowledge my presence in the room, you know, like whatever. So he just doesn't do that much. So on the other hand, do the other card, which is 57. We have starting at the bottom. Again, the three changing lines. So now he advances, now he recedes. Advantageous to be firm and correct as a brave soldier. He is beneath a couch and employing diviners and exorcists in a way bordering on confusion. Good fortune and no error. He penetrates only by violent and repeated efforts, occasion for regret. So this one says, success in small matters, there will be advantage in movement onward and in every direction. It furthers to see the great man. It's like he's on the way. So seeking to meet with the great man, he need have no anxiety. His aim will be carried out. Advantage in moving onward in every direction, it furthers to see the great man. And this is where the tradition part gets confusing in the wording of things. It's not modernized. And furthermore, does anybody have any questions? Okay, I'll just say the question out loud. I cut you off because I wanted to make sure that I was not going to miss anything. What does it mean if we're not the prominent bardo? Can you continue? Do you want to come sit here to ask the question, or you just want me to repeat it? See, the difference with channeling is somebody says, ask the question, then I say it. You know, they're saying this, they're saying that. If they come sit here and they know how to channel, they can speak through me. Now, let's say hypothetically, I'm not a channeler by nature. Like, I don't channel. I haven't, like, learned how to. I don't know how to. I don't know what it is. We're all channelers. We just may or may not be doing it consciously. It's always good to be conscious if possible. So what'll happen is, say, for example, your spirit guides will have a controller, and from the ship, they will tweak it. Somebody can come sit overlapped with you. Like, you can be moving around doing all the things. They're just sitting in the channeling room, assuming that this is, I think we have controls on the thing too. So then what can happen is you're sitting there and they can do boop, override, and they could be like, you know what, let me give you a piece of my fucking mind. I'm kind of sick of this. I've had enough of your shit and I'm not putting up with this anymore. You can go fuck yourself, and I really don't give a fuck. Thanks. Bye. All right. So then they bounce out, and then you're left holding the bag. Because then you're going, God, why the fuck did I say that? Now I got to deal with that. Now I got this problem. I got that problem. Okay. That's just one level. That's like spirit guide level. Take it a level up. They can do the same thing. Take it a level up. They can do the same thing. Take it a level. So any level. So let's say we're on the ship and there's some sort of override. Why the fuck did Angie say that? Dude, what is she thinking? Check. Come to find out, that was an override situation. Damn, I had no fucking idea. Okay, now it makes sense, because that's pretty atypical of Angie to say. I don't think she would. Well, extenuating circumstances be as they may, how does the override process work? The more automated it is, the more likely it is that it's going to cause you confusion and upset after having it happen to you. So if you have a guide like mine who is very good with the controller and can make it seem like it's natural, he can phase things in leading up to it happening, and then phase things down after it happens, so that it seems like a perfect storm of things. If you think about Book of Changes, you know, a perfect storm of things leading up to and coming down from the event itself. Think of a mountain, right? So he's like, okay, I know that at noon, which is in 33 minutes, I'm going to make this one an extra hour. Can we adjust the schedules ahead of time? Because I'm now saying shit, you know. Started at about a half hour, dragged it out, blah, blah, blah. Anyways. So, though the Earth Bardo that you guys are in watching this in 2025 is not the prominent one, does not negate that our ship is not still the mothership. If you're not needed anymore, you will be transferred out. If you want to know if you are important, look no further than Angie's dreams, or those of you who are on the ship. See, I don't care if you have a dream about a celebrity or anybody else for that matter, if either they're not remembering you, as in Angie, if you're not on the mothership and somebody on the mothership doesn't remember you in a dream that you had about them, pretty much don't factor it in. On the other hand, if Angie or somebody else on the mothership has a dream about anybody else and they remember it, that is important. So Angie had a dream about 2 celebrities last night. Those 2 celebrities are important for the purpose of them being clearly in a dream recording at some point where Angie spirit guide is at in her evolution of things, having recorded a dream, whether individually or with shared consciousness, or later consciousness having dropped in. All those things could be considered factors of importance for determining importance of things. So now, so there's key events that happen in your lives that are fated, if you will. You're tested within this Bardo system. I think we all understand this by now. Okay? It's no different than being tested in dreams, except this place is continual until your date of passing. If we do plug pull, you know what happens? We don't even know. We get told, and we just assume it's so. The only reason we know for sure is that Angie makes these videos and we watch them in the astral. That helps us keep our sanity, that we know that this is real. Otherwise, we're just assuming. Like, prior to social media, we were just assuming that what we were doing was making a difference and stuff. Based on all, linking a lot of things together. Like, say we're sitting at a table and all of a sudden a dream is being recorded or something. We're like, why are they acting so weird all of a sudden? Oh, okay, they're recording a dream. And so the script part of it, like, let's say, for example, out of nowhere, we just start arguing with each other for some stupid ass reason that doesn't even make sense, something you wouldn't even get mad about normally. And you just got it back and forth, right? Okay. Well, it could be a number of things. There's no one size fits all. But let's say it's strange and it's mechanical feeling and it's on a loop. Because it's on a loop until you get the message. Things will be repeated until you get the message, right? So then you go, wait. Are we recording a dream right now? Oh, shit. Okay, I get it. And kind of hurry up and figure it out real quick so that you don't have to repeat it again or whatever, That would be ideal for y'all. So, multitasking, whatever. For example, earlier today, Angie's like, I don't know if I even want to record videos anymore. Or something. Or it was like, well, no, okay, I take it back. It wasn't like that. Instead, it was more like, she's like, no, I am still going to do it just for the astral. And I'm not going to post it publicly. I'm like, why not? Just post it. Who cares? Honestly, at this point. If your bar is going to close down anyway, who fucking cares? And she's like, exactly. That is why. Like, as a protest, like, everybody wants to be stupid here. Burn, motherfucker, burn. That's basically the vibe. We're all on the ship encouraging her to do it anyway, because it's like, if you made it, fucking post it. Why not? I don't think you guys know Angie very well. I really don't. If you think you do, you might think you do. You might think you know her because you know Angie Human. Or rather, you might think you know Angie Human. Actually, I should probably say that too. But if you lived an entire lifetime with her, guided her all her life, got to this point, And then here we are. Then you know Angie. Otherwise, you are an imposter. And I think it goes without saying, I don't know. Something goes without saying. Are these ones numbered or no? Nope. Cool, cool. Not missing any. So, we'll do this again tomorrow, maybe? Say maybe. We're still here. Anybody need to come talk? So did that answer your question, by the way, about anything? Like, I know you are understanding better. I think what you really want to know is about if we switch back, right? Clearly, I came and sat down, too. You guys, you know that, right? Like, you know Angie was sitting here. Now, who is sitting here? Is it both of us or just me? Angie bounced. It's just me. Did we phase it, or was it an abrupt thing? Because you were observing, right? Like, you saw this whole thing take place. Now, see, you're sitting there. That's muted or paused. Which one? Paused. Okay. See, spatially, I don't know. I'm sitting here, though. I could bounce out of channeling mode and check and come back. In fact, I want to do something. Let me see if I could do this without actually getting up. Now, see, so Angie's sitting here. What is that right there, Angie? Soft serve machine, correct. Conveyor belt. Food options. Some kind of thing that you open. Future tech stuff. What's over here? You. Can you point out the chairs? Or the tables? We usually sit at that one, right? Why didn't we? I don't know. Here, here. Here. Maybe that. Is there one behind you, please? Can you tell me? No? Okay. There's a door right there. What's that? Another table. Table. Doesn't matter. There's a door right there. So these doors are directly parallel from each other. Yeah? And there's a door that way. Okay, so if this is a wall, is there something there? Like a pass-through that can open or close? Okay. So that there's an opening back there, like another room. So TV's over there. Anything on that side? Do we have like motivational posters or some shit? No, nothing. And it's really bright in here, right? In this room. How many people are in here right now? Is there anybody on this side of the room? So just you. Who are you? I know you're a female. Are you the one who channeled within the last week or so? I don't know. All my days are blurring together. Come sit at this table, please. Actually, have you been practicing channeling with your human? Do you want to come sit here and do a little more channeling? Would you like to do that? Don't be nervous. See, Angie's not nervous to channel. I swear I thought I saw something. But is that you being paranoid? So you're already sitting here? Okay. You jumped in, you're nervous. I could feel it. See, I can secondhand feel it. Because, like I said, Angie's not nervous. I'm not nervous. But yet, somebody sitting here is. So that's how you can tell. So I'm going to step out. You're sitting here with Angie. So let's see if you can keep your eyes open. Integrate if you need to. Okay? Let me pass it off. Let me have Angie talk if need be, but I'm going to bounce out, and then you can filter in. You can ask any questions you want. I can answer. In fact, I'm going to sit here so that you can do what you need to do, okay? Okay. This is so weird. Why is it that we can do this, but they can't do this? It's so subtle. Me perceiving, I know you're there somehow. I definitely don't see you. I know the doors are here. I know the wall is there. I know the wall is there and the TV is there and the door is there and there's tables here. I'm sitting there going, you know how this room looks. Why can't you just describe it? You can't tell if there's a table right there, really? You can't. I know you see me, but how do you not know all these things? And I come sit here and I go, oh, it's really immersive. It's really immersive. It's like you're really here and you're not. You're not here. Okay. I hope they understand that. Like, really want you guys to understand that. Now, you're not where we are either, but let's just leave that, right? We have to warm you guys up to that idea. He's not here. I'm not here, but we are. You're there, right? No, you're not, but you are, right? How do you even explain that? But if you can follow what I'm saying, I have gotten better at channeling. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I'm proud of myself. I've been working on it. They've let me jump in with other channelers, like who are legit channelers, to get more practice. So, I mean, my human isn't gonna, but I want to. So that would be good. That would be good. But anyways, all right. Yeah, you want to come sit back down? Adios. See you guys on the screen tonight. It's me. It feels like a drop of energy as I sit here waiting. And I know you're not doing that with the controller, right? Like, you're actually, I can perceive you. We're walking over here now. Were you just waiting until I said something? Like, I'm just sitting here like, and then you're like waiting until it. So were you doing that eye twitchy thing to me on purpose until I said something? Like, how much can I fuck with her eye before she actually says something about it? I'm thinking it in my head, like, can you make this eye twitchy thing stop? And you're like, nope. Nope. I'm just gonna eye twitch button. Eye twitch button. So say something. Say something. Come on, say something. Do it. Say something. Yeah, we can do that. We can cause arguments in your lives too. Oh, if you guys are arguing right now, you might want to figure out life. Because there's reasons and stuff called karma loops. You guys should have a cereal called karma loops, where every time you eat it, like a whole box of it, it refills. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be? You would like it then. You'd be like, I love karma loops. Not if it's disgusting cereal. Like, what would you do if you're starving and you have a box of karma loops? Would you eat it? Yeah, but you'd hate it, wouldn't you? That's how you guys are with your karma lives. Karma loops. Eating that shit up with a spoon. Delicious and not nutritious. Very toxic, actually. Kind of poisonous, if you will. Whatever. All right. Well, what are we talking about? Anybody? Where'd Angie go? Did she have an agenda? Is there any notes? Because, you know, as soon as we sit to channel and we go into channeling mode, that we forget everything that we were going to say. And it either has to come filter back in, like how the subconscious mind works, you know, it trickles in, or somebody can prompt us. You remember, you've been told, Angie, that everything you say when you do these is highly monitored. So don't ever look back on a past video and be embarrassed or scrutinizing of things that you said during a channeling. You understand they were said for a reason. And I know you've been told that, but that doesn't mean you're okay with it, and or like you know what I mean? Like you're overcritical because you're thinking, well, it came through my mouth, so therefore I am not just going to be held accountable for anything I say or actions I do, but also it looks like I'm the one saying it, especially if I'm channeling like a first person. It's one thing if you're like, my guide says this, my guide says that. It's another thing if I'm all like talking through you and people don't know if it's me, or higher levels are talking through you and people don't know that it's not even me but higher, and all that, you know, sort of thing. So you're left here going, you know, well, I wish I didn't say that, or I don't know why I said that, or just stop overthinking all the channeling stuff, please, for your own sake. I'm actually going to stop it at 11:11.